so y'all better kill. I got big dreams, you walk talk. When I walk, that's that big trip. When I slide down your block, now they pissed off. Like I really give a I got big sauce, so y'all better catch up.
What is the big old deal, man? We are back. You already know it's your boy. Yes, sir, man. Today we got, man, they finally caught old boy from New Orleans, man. I was rooting for him, man. Damn. See? But I think they still got one more inmate on the loose. And as you can see, he been being quiet. He ain't been, the other guy, he was all on the internet, you know, celebrating at a pool party, celebrating his birthday, the whole nine. Like, just getting loose with it, man. Not knowing, like, well, I'm pretty sure you know, but, like, bro, they got towers, like, you know what I'm saying? Phone towers everywhere. You know, they can track calls. They can track the internet, what is it called? IP addresses and the whole little, like, that was not smart. Yeah, but I feel like he actually knew. I don't know what. I actually didn't get that, but whatever, man. Let's just go ahead and get into it. That trying to throw me off a little bit, but yeah, man. I feel like he knew that he was going back to jail, though. Let's get it.
Antoine Massey, who was one of the 7 NOLA inmates who escaped from prison, has finally been caught. His luck has ran out. But how he got caught, to me, is very suspicious. Someone in his family might be $20,000 richer this morning, but we'll get to that shortly. With Antoine Massey being caught, the only person left on the run is Derrick Groves. Now, for some reason, I don't know what it was, a lot of people, including myself, after Antoine Massey made that video, I kind of switched teams. But the majority of people collectively stated from the very beginning that Derrick would be the last one standing. I have my theories where Derrick is, but I'll discuss that in another video. I don't think that man is anywhere in the United States. Unlike Antoine Massey, who not only didn't leave the States, he didn't even leave the state. This man was caught in Louisiana still. I don't understand what would possess you to escape from prison.
And bruh, Louisiana, from what I heard, is like one of the most racist states, especially when it comes to like the prison system. Like, it's like the most terrible prison system they got. Like, bruh, I don't understand. Nigga, I would have got on a boat. Had one of my family would get me on a boat. I'm going to motherfucking Jamaica or something, or going to another island or something, man, or getting on a plane, having somebody do a flight for me. See, he got them tattoos, and see, look, all y'all be trying to get all them tattoos. Y'all be trying to get them tattoos on your face and everything, man. The most easiest way to identify you. Now, he could have easily put some like makeup over, man, or even have somebody make a fake face for him or something, man, like,
and not leave the state. Like, you think you can hide out in plain sight and not get caught in the same state?
Captured this afternoon, according to the U.S. Marshal's Office. Antoine Massey, who has been known for making social media posts as he's been on the run. He was one of the 10 inmates who escaped from the Orleans Justice Center several weeks ago now. He and Derrick Groves were the only 2 remaining still on the run. But this afternoon, we have learned at WWL Louisiana that Antoine Massey has been recaptured. We just got off the phone moments ago with the U.S. Marshal's Office. They confirmed to us here at WWL Louisiana that he is, in fact, back in custody, that he was taken back into custody in the Holly Grove neighborhood. And investigative reporter Mike Pearlstein is joining me on the set this afternoon. You just got off the phone with them. Tell me what else you know. This happened in Holly Grove, as I mentioned?
Right, in the 9400 block of Strolitz, not far from the Costco on the way to Metairie Road. This was all within the past hour, so this is very fresh news and information. Antoine Massey was found inside of a residence. He was alone. According to Brian Fair of the U.S. Marshal Service, he was captured without incident. In fact, he gave himself up once surrounded by law enforcement.
This man's family is as big as op. This is the second time they dropped the dime on him. This time it's just been successful. Understand what happened here. This man is inside the home. I'm assuming hiding out. Windows is closed. Nobody knows who's in that house but the family members that allow him to be in that house. And there's a reason why nobody else is in the house with him. You know why? Because they don't want to go to jail too. So they left that house and left it to him. While he's in the house, assuming he's safe, bigging back and booling, having a great old time, because family won't rat me out. Nobody knows I'm here but family members. All of a sudden, an anonymous tip to Crime Stopper came in. And that tip told the police, hey, bruh, Antoine Massey is in this house. Go and get him ASAP. And the marshal showed up and got him.
Hey, but this is another like narrative. He probably was already planning to go back to jail. And what if he just did all this and then the person that's about to get the that gave him up, because I think it was like a bounty for like 20 G's, right? What if he did that? That was all a part of his plan. So that way he could put, money on his books when he go back, and he just split the profit with one of the family members. Now that could be another narrative. I don't know, but if it ain't that and it's just one of his family members snitched on him, like, that's cold. But hey, that just goes to show, man, people would do anything for money, bro. And it's people that do more for less.
The only people who knew he was there was family, bruh. Which, I don't know why he would trust family when they were literally the last ones who dropped the dime on his last hideout location. He was just lucky enough to have already been gone by the time police pulled up.
Tonight, a viral video on social media shows Antoine Massey discussing his escape. The video prompted police to raid a home in the fairgrounds area Monday night.
WDSU reporter Jasmine Franklin is live. Jasmine, you spoke with neighbors who witnessed the whole thing.
So last night he used hymns.
Honestly, nothing better than when a guy breaks this out.
I seriously can't stop thinking about
Hymns.
Hymns.
Yeah, Stella and Gina, neighbors tell me there was a large police presence outside of that home yesterday evening during the search for inmate Antoine Massey, who's been on the run for nearly 3 weeks.
I immediately ran to my front door. I looked out. I saw lots of cops, detectives in normal clothes with huge guns. I'm assuming it was like AKs.
Natalie Yusei was shocked to see police with weapons drawn right outside of her home Monday evening. This video showing the moments SWAT teams surrounded a home in the fairgrounds area.
And I know that that house has a bunch of ruckus, and I've seen some sketchy things over there. I just never assumed something like this would happen.
This is where investigators believe Massey recorded this viral video. Family members tipped off police about a location on Agriculture Street.
That man family put $20,000 over his life, man. I don't know. First off, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice.
He pissed somebody off. That's out, bro. I would have, man. And I don't even know how much time he got, but he probably got shit. He for sure gonna have way more time now though. But man, just imagine that. Like, damn, the family that ratted you out for 20 G's that you know they gonna spend. You know they gonna blow that by the weekend.
Shame on me. Because why would you even trust them again for a second time? They already dropped the dime on you the first time. Why would you go to a home they know you're at? Like, the minute my mama went on them folks' news station and was crying her eyes out, asking me to turn myself in, that's when I cut off all communication with anybody's so-called family, bro. Because the one thing you know, they got more of a commitment and a loyalty to your mama than they do to you. And if your mama want them to turn you in, they gonna turn you in.
Your little son is asking for his dad. He don't know where you may be, and I don't want to keep on wondering where you may be.
Antoine, I'm begging you, son. I'm broken. Please, get in touch with Reverend Brown, your grandfather, your 18s, your sister, somebody, and turn yourself in. I
You know this man
Wait,
has.
what you mean? I need you. Like, what you? He behind bars. If he behind bars, you can't. Oh, that's a L. L to the family. L to the mama. Like, if mom's supposed to be like, man, I'm finna hide. You know what though? They probably applied that pressure to his mama though, and all his siblings. Like, yeah, he better go, or some of y'all gonna go to jail. That's probably what happened. But still, though, it's like, damn, mom, you want me to go to jail? And he probably, like I said, I don't know how much time he got. But I don't know how much time he got. Let me see though. But like, if let's just say hypothetically he was doing life already. Like, bro, what do you? Y'all should be like trying to get me up out the country or something, or get me up out the way. Like, what you mean go back to jail? He just literally expressed how bad it is and how wrong they be doing people up in there, and y'all want him to go back to that hellhole? That's crazy work.
Giving the feds hell. Because when they called him, oh boy, they wanted him bad, bro. You could see they wanted him bad, bro. They taking photo ops with this man. This like the 6th or 7th officer or pictures with different officers I've seen Antoine Massey take, bro. Everybody took a picture with this man, bro. They wanted their share of clout, and they wanted to memorialize this, man. All right, now, this is like his 4th time escaping prison. Bro, this your last. After this one, bro, after you did your big one, bro, I feel like, they about to put you where, like, the prison break folks was at, bro. They about to put you in 24/7 lockdown, bro. Chains to the ankles, chains to the wrist. You not getting out of chains unless it's to use the bathroom, bro. But you never getting out. You never escaping again, man.
This actually came from a Crime Stoppers tip, Katie. So we know that a $50,000 reward had been offered for some weeks now. They had been waiting on tips, in fact, pursuing some of them unsuccessfully until today. This tip panned out. Somebody will be collecting $50,000. It came through Crime Stoppers. Other agencies involved, the U.S. Marshals were kind of leading the search. But instrumental and at this residence were representatives of the New Orleans Police Department, Louisiana State Police, U.S. Marshals, of course, along with JPSO, not far from the Jefferson Parish border.
That's right on the line.
They assisted. Obviously, they were taking, no chances or risks with these. This particular escaped inmate being considered potentially armed, potentially dangerous, but it ended peacefully. He's now back in custody. Obviously, he'll be facing a charge of escape in addition to the previous charges for which he was being held at the Orleans Justice.
So this nigga, this ain't his first time breaking out of jail. I think this is like his 2nd or 3rd time, because he did it as a juvenile as well. But it's like, but he's in there for a hot one. So, bro, that was so dumb. Like, why would you? Shame on that family too. Like, bro, he about to do. Y'all talking about his son? Like, bro, he probably about to do. He probably already doing an L. So it's not like he gonna see his son anyway. Like, damn, he got to see his son behind bars. Like, come on, bro. That's
the center of domestic violence that included rape.
Find these inmates. They have descended on location after location after location. And this afternoon, as we know and as we've been reporting, we now know that Antoine Massey was taken into custody on Strollet Street. Amelia Strahan is at the scene. She's joining us live now with the latest on what's happening out there. Amelia, I imagine there's a very heavy law enforcement presence, or at least there was.
Yeah, Katie, I believe there was. It has mostly cleared out from what we can see here from the 9400 block of Strollet Street. We're told Antoine Massey's around 6 weeks on the run have come to a close now. And we actually checked the distance from Orleans Justice Center, and we're only about 1.5 miles away. So after over a month on the run, he was located here on Strollet Street in the Holly Grove neighborhood. We're told multiple law enforcement agencies were involved in this arrest.
Somebody's going to jail and somebody's getting paid. The question is who? I know for a fact one of his family members is getting paid, but whose house was he in? Who was he hiding out? Who was helping him hide out? So they ran across the woman who owns the residence that Antoine Massey was hiding in. Her story to me don't really sound believable. She left one of the gates open, and Antoine Massey, who's on a run, hopped in one of the homes and was just loafing around there, that don't really sound too good, right? If you're on the run and you see a home, even if you think you can get into that home, if this home is a home that's intact, it's a home that has furniture, a home that looks like people live in here, you wouldn't just loaf around in that particular home because you know somebody is coming home eventually. So he had to know this home is unoccupied. This home is, it's safe to be in. And for him to know this, somebody who either owns the home or has been in the home would have had to notify him of this.
Knock, knock. Hi there. I'd love to show you what a K-12 powered school is really like.
It's like, well, why would you go somewhere so close, bro? Like, why? Like, bro, I'm getting out of the vicinity. I'm getting out the state, bro. Whatever I gotta do, I'm gonna figure out a way. If I gotta walk around with a poo shiesty on, you know what I'm saying? Like, or something. Like,
It's a sensitive situation, but I guess your thoughts, this is an inmate, inmate that has been on the run for quite some time. If you can. Yes, ma'am. Your thoughts on Antoine Massey being here on your property?
I don't know what's going on, sir. I don't know. I really don't.
Gotcha.
Are you shocked? I'm very shocked. Yes. I don't want to be on the news. Like, I don't know what's going on. Where's the police? I don't even know what's happening. I get a call and I'm just coming and everything's over. Like, I really don't know. All I know is they found the guy here and that's it. I don't know what's going on.
She know exactly who he was, bro. Cause ain't no way. Like, somebody just sitting in your house for that long and you just don't know. She gotta know him. But hey, W for her though, man, for letting them hide out though, man. But that was probably the dumbest thing you could do, because not on her part, well, on her part too, because they can also get her, charge her with she helped him out or whatever. But it's even more dumb on his part, because like, bro, why would you go somewhere? And I understand like hide in plain sight, right? But at the same time though, like, that just wasn't a smart move. You already was on camera and the whole nine, bro. You supposed to move around. Like, you supposed to get out of town, out of sight, out of, like, what? Man.
Were the police here when you got here?
I just got here right now. I don't see no one here but you all.
So it was cleared out?
I don't know. I mean, I can open the gate out. I just don't want to be on camera. That's all.
For sure.
So police told you it was at this address?
Yes.
And do you know anything about the tenants?
There's no tenant here. It's just a family house. Like I say, I'll normally do Airbnb, but I'll keep it open. I just keep it open all the time.
Okay, so it was a family that he was here with?
I don't know anything, man. I really don't. I don't know anything.
Yeah. How many units is this? Two. Two units, and you own it?
Yes, I own it.
Well, I do appreciate your time, ma'am.
No problem. I'm still trying to find out what's happening.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Much information as far as today.
Thank you. You said you don't.
You don't want to be on camera, and then you got on camera. Like, they still got you on camera.
Trying to find out what's going on myself.
I understand. Would you mind saying a few words with us if we don't put your face on the camera? If
That's Amelia Strahan.
She better sue the F out of these people, bro.
It's already too late.
She wants to remain anonymous.
What?
They told her, oh yeah, we're going to hide your face, while putting this big camera live, by the way, in her face. Man.
How much I want to bet he was smacking that? I thought she was like an old grandma. Like, she looks still kind of like young. How much I want to bet though he was knocking that down? That was his little thing. His little woo-wop.
Man, scandalous. But the rest of her story, I'll be real, after listening to what she said again, I'm still not buying the fact that she had no idea, bruh. I'm not buying it, not one bit. But y'all listen to this and let me know what you think.
Again, apparently she's got some more information for us. So Amelia, what you got for us?
And explain the situation, because this is two properties.
Hey guys, we're actually talking to the woman who owns the, let's turn the camera this way. We're actually talking to the woman that owns the Airbnb where Antoine Massey was allegedly found. She doesn't want her face on camera. We want to respect her request. So I'm going to get Robin to put the camera back down and we're going to ask her a few questions. You guys can listen in.
I'm here and I don't even see cops.
I mean, is it shocking to hear this happening not only on your property but in your neighborhood? Because a lot of people we spoke to say they were just talking to someone just cutting grass here earlier today, and then this happened.
Yeah, it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. You know, it's kind of shocking, you know, but hey, you know, things like this happen. We just have to, you know, kind of be careful, I guess, you know.
Have you seen any signs of this? Anything suspicious?
Seen any signs? No.
And it's only one tenant you were telling us that lives here.
Yes, only one tenant.
And you said telling me when you were closing the gate that Antoine Massey might have run in, broken in.
Right, because I'm frustrated too. I don't know what's happening. They say this is going on, and I get here and I don't even see a cop. So, you know, so I don't know.
So and what do you know about the family? Do you know anything about the family, the tenant that was staying there?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Who actually called you and alerted you of what was going on at your property?
My friend called me. A friend of mine. I guess it's all over the news and they know my property. So.
Did she see the whole arrest happen or just the law enforcement presence?
Just the law enforcement. Yeah.
So in your message to NOPD, you weren't even really notified?
I don't have a message anymore. I'm really, you know, I'm shocked right now. I'm sorry.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much. All right, now pull the camera back up, guys. Yeah, so like we mentioned, this was a quiet street. Now, we just heard from the woman who owns the Airbnb. Robin, I'm going to get us to turn around really quickly. You can see there's a really high gate here. She says that she knew nothing about this until her neighbor called. She says it is 2 units in this the property, but there was only one family staying there. Now, she said she doesn't know what happened. She doesn't know if, you know, potentially he broke in. She doesn't know if there's any association with the family. She said she is really in the dark right now. She wasn't on the property when this happened, and she pulled up and there were unmarked vehicles in the driveway. So again, Antoine Massey, like we've said, 6 weeks on the run, 1.5 miles from the Justice Center. This is where he was arrested. This is the 9400 block of Strollett Street in the Holly Grove neighborhood. Again, we were talking to the woman that owns the Airbnb where he was allegedly arrested, and she said that it's a really quiet neighborhood, and she used the word several times, shocked. She said, I am shocked to hear that this happened. She said, I never expected it would happen on my property. So she didn't want to show her face on camera. Understandably, this is a high-stress situation for her and really caught her off guard. She wasn't able to share much about the family that lives in this Airbnb, or was staying in the Airbnb at the time, rather. But she did say it's a 2-unit property. Only one of them was occupied, and we're waiting to hear more details from police. Now, I want to give you guys a look at the neighborhood, because like she mentioned, it looks pretty quiet. I'm going to walk you down the street here. There aren't a lot of people outside. There are some, it looks like, you know, homes over here.
I'm 50-50 on her. Maybe the family that she was renting out the crib to, that was staying in the other unit, maybe that family alerted Antoine Massey he could come and hide out in the other unit because nobody lives there. Maybe that's the case. And then maybe they turned on him once they found out. Yeah. Yo, I just heard it's actually $50,000, not $20,000. So once they heard, bro, there's a $50,000 award on this man head, man, come on, bro. Easy call, out of here. Goodbye. Now, I'll be real. I don't think Derrick Groves is going to get found. So I think this is the last inmate that's going to get found. So we can kind of just give up this series, man. But y'all let me know if y'all want.
Man, hey, I hope he do. You know, stay out of jail and he escape, probably be in another country somewhere or something, man. Woo, shit. Hey, kids, stay out of jail, man. I couldn't even imagine being in that type of situation. That's crazy work. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'ma holla at y'all on the next one. I'm gone.
Every day it's like I feel more pressure, give more effort. Bill steady rolling in the due day crept up. Feel like I'm next up, life gon' test ya. My range close, aim, know the boy a heavy stepper. Things change, rearrange, ain't no crime body. Heart is weaving through the smoke, got my vision cloudy. Heavy stress on my brain, ain't no way around it. Navy SEAL when I flow, no you can't drown me. No brakes, all gas, get my weight up.